It's been months since the Bud Light controversy kicked in, but I think everything's just finally now really catching up to them.
No doubt about that.
They're down, is it $27 billion now?
According to yesterday's report, they said that we talked about it yesterday, and then this came out after the show yesterday, that they are losing over $27 billion in market value.
My gosh.
So what happens when you start losing, I don't know, $30 billion in market value?
You start selling stuff.
You got to start putting some things up for sale.
Which they're doing. They're selling.
Yes, they are.
8, what they're calling in this headline, beloved brands.
Well, okay.
8 beloved. Okay. Are they beloved?
Okay. They're not beloved enough to keep. I'll tell you that.
Apparently not.
They're, Shock Top, Breckenridge Brewery, Blue Point Brewing Company, 10 Barrel Brewing Company, Redhook Brewery. Who doesn't love Redhook Brewery? Windmere Brothers Brewing, Square Mid Cider Company.
Never heard of any of them.
And HiBall Energy. They're selling HiBall Energy to Canadian cannabis company, Tilray. Everybody's like, I can't believe they're selling it to a Canadian company.
Who cares? I mean, why would they care?
It doesn't matter.
Whoever will buy it.
Yeah. Hello.
Anheuser-Busch,
I'm pretty sure, is owned by a foreign entity overall now. Anyways,
isn't it a German company now or something?
Germany. I don't remember who owns it, but I know it ain't America anymore. Right. I'll tell you that.
Right.
And we talked yesterday about what one of the beginning of the downfall was when they moved their marketing
from St.
Louis to New York.
Yeah.
And I heard an interview that referenced that, and I thought, well, that certainly makes sense. That they lost touch with Middle America, and that's who their clientele was.
It's true. You have the marketing person. Is that who you're talking about? Okay. Do you remember what she said? The vice president of marketing talked about what they're trying to do now.
I'm a businesswoman. I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light, and it was, this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time. And if we do not attract young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there will be no future for Bud Light.
Pause it for a sec. In other words, if you're drinking Bud Light right now, you're too old. And we don't want you.
Yeah.
We don't want you anymore. You're old, you're washed up, you're tired, you're not hip. And we don't need you around. Okay? I mean, it's essentially what she's saying here. All right, let's hear the rest of this.
Our next guest.
That's it.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. We lost it.
Oh, no.
Anyway, so there was all of that. And then she said that it was a frat boy image or something. I mean, she just insulted their customer base.
Yeah, that's exactly
crazy.
What it was. Just the entire base was insulted.
Yeah, so I think it went way beyond the Dylan Mulvaney thing.
Absolutely. And it was, it absolutely was the straw that broke the camel's back. Right?
Yeah, it was.
The Dylan Mulvaney was just the piece to the puzzle in America that was like, you know what? That's enough. Mm-hmm. That's enough.
Yep, we're
not going to do it anymore.
Had they come out and said, hey, look, we really screwed up. We're sorry. What she said does not represent the company at all.
Period.
Yeah, and I think you could have mended it. But they never did that.
Nope.
They never once apologized. They never said, hey, we're sorry. Hey, she doesn't represent what we really feel about our customers.
As far as I know, she's still collecting a paycheck from them.
I think so. Yeah, she was put on leave or whatever, paid leave. Okay.
I mean, I'd like to say, Anheuser-Busch, if you'd like to pay me to be on paid leave, I'm all for that. Anytime. Let me know.
You're all right with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but what about doing your job? I mean,
I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
My gosh, of course I want to do it, but I can't right now because I'm on leave.
Right.
So,
but you'll take the money.
Yeah, I need to check.
Okay. All right. They did a YouGov survey that ranked the most popular beers in America now as of the second quarter of 2023. At number 1, Guinness. At number 2, Corona. Heineken, number 3.
I used to drink that.
Followed by Samuel Adams and Blue Moon. Huh. All right. So then White Claw, Corona Light, Corona Extra, Miller High Life. I think, isn't Miller owned by Anheuser-Busch? I think they are.
I don't.
No?
I don't think Miller High Life is owned by Anheuser-Busch now. No.
Pabst Blue Ribbon all outpaced Bud Light, which came in now at number 15, For decades, it was the top-selling beer in America.
Oh,
the
yeah.
most popular by far in America. And it's 15th now. Wow. What a fall from grace.
No kidding. No,
That's
Miller
really something.
Miller Brewing Company is owned by a Molson Coors Brewing.
Okay. And Molson is Canadian, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. And what was the other story we were talking about?
We can get to it. I wanted to talk about the Hallmark Channel.
Oh, yes.
They're the CEO that they brought on board to.
Speaking of ruining companies.
That's correct. CEO Wanya Lucas. She was the one they brought on board a few years ago,
to make some changes
4 years ago.
to the
to
Hallmark
embrace more LGBTQ friendly storylines.
Right, because that's what America is clamoring for. Hey, if we just had more gay and trans storylines, the Hallmark Channel would be so much better.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you could just fill our Christmas shows for us with all kinds of LGBTQIA2+ storylines,
and she did.
Then we'll watch.
And she did.
And she did.
She did. And it's been 3 years, and she's out. She's out.
Wow.
She's going to leave
to see that, don't
at the end of the year. Have a nice day.
Hate to
Take
see
care.
that.
I mean, during her tenure, they lost. They lost Jenny Garth, Daniel Lissing, Laura Laughlin, Jen Lilly. They lost what's her face, Candace Cameron Burr. They all went over to the Great American Family Network, man. So
yeah,
okay.
Yep. Okay.
So that's what you got.
Whole stable of stars, the Christian performers that you loved and you put in every single movie.
Right.
Gone. Congratulations.
Because we needed more LGBTQ.
Yep. That's right.
IA plus.
That's right.
Friendly movies.
Because
LGBTQ2+.
Yes.